So good morning out there, Andy Globus my name. And you're all invited to a little live session if you like on this Sunday with beautiful blue skies and sunshine. On my instrumental or track brass one. Further in. Yeah, Sunday, of course, thanks God for given life, given luck, um, given joy, given the music, the talent, the power to go further, to have a home in safe and secure, if you like. First of all, um, yeah, I did a couple of arrangements and now listen to them and see what the beat or the instrumental or the upcoming song um, needs more. If like my Catron, this is a Cubase 5 sequencer, still working with the 5. Bought it original 10 or 15 years ago. Did a lot of great stuff on it. Follows me since, I don't know, I think the Beat Collective on the Beat Collector, the Girls Guitars Opera Folk, Mach doch einfach in Berlin, and more. It's running beautifully on my second Lenovo laptop. Very very happy with the board as well. Doing my RME baby face that I have as well for, I don't know, 15, I don't know, 10 to 15 years, plus minus something around that time period. Still running beautifully. Never had one problem with it. So shout out to the RME baby face or the RME company. At least cannot speak for other products, but I can speak for the baby face. At least the board that I did runs amazingly. Never had one problem. Has cool plugins with it as well. We have, I don't know if you can see this Total Mix. You can bounce your mixes with cool EQs and reverbs as well. Cool dialing for your audio settings. Yeah, to go with the mic to your Cubase and stuff. Yeah, so I'm very proud with the board RME running like fresh board. Client my Catron keyboard as well. Very happy with the board so far. Audio 5 doing a great job, has a great sound to it. So let's check out the beat of the instrumental. What we have so far. Just beautiful. Thanks God for it. and so on as a first idea. Reminds me a bit on kind of songs like the Out There Brothers and stuff. If you guys can remember the 90s era of a lot of singles that came across, um, has maybe a similar bounce to it, at least to my ears. So okay, what we have now, we have to make the song, or we have to make the instrumental song. So we have an refer part, of course. I would say this is the refer part where every knob or every every instrument seems to show up, kind of, and kind of the headline of the song. We have it two times in my ears. I would say what we can do is have one octave more on top of it to have an in separation, to have an stronging, if you like. This is maybe what the next step will be. Find an instrument and tune that seems to tap second um, that second refrain part. Let's check out our tune. We have an A. And go from there. We have an A2. This is the octave. If you can see this, we're on an A2. Sounds maybe cool for male voice. This is maybe the woman register on A3. Etc. So let's see what we can do. This is maybe my voicing. If you hear the fancy guitar, this is maybe what I would concern as the singer, as the vocalist. Maybe if you have a cool lyric later on, you can fill in here your vocals, and this can be later on arranged. La, 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 la. So let's go with the high run of the refrain part. Um, could be enough. What I do now is separate the project or the items from the arrangement in terms of an analog and produce an environment to play a couple of cool takes to it. This is maybe the separated step from doing MIDI. I'm doing rare of quantizing the loops. You can do it. There are a lot of options even to quantize analog loops. But yeah, I try to play them more live and more um, yeah straight to take um, than yeah quantize them and let maybe more the computer do the solid playing kind of if it's necessary. Sometimes of course you have loops or you have latency problems which may be hard to fix by an analog playing. Of course there's nothing wrong with it to go with a quantizing, um, or if you want to really have quick results um, as well. But if I think if you have a cool loop, like a cool guitarist that plays a solid take, um, if it sounds solid, um, yeah, don't touch it really anymore because you can get not more solid than solid, kind of. Perfection is not everything. I think the groove and the feel of music is maybe more higher rated than the numbers of latency and computer environment. But this is something every producer and everybody decides for for self kind of. So let's have an tapper of that referb so far. So the question is now what we want to say um, with it. What is the proclaimant in that song? What is the goal? So let's have some listen to this and do some finding outs. Yeah, sounds not that bad. Let's check it out again. Let's have one first listen to and go from there to um, check out how it could turn out. What we can do, it sounds very stagey, kind of, or very. It's kind of an orchestra that comes across. That's what I love about, yeah, what is kind of my style of. It's how I learned it myself, or I um, get it very orchestrated. What we can do is it's very yeah, it's everything on the same scale or on the same tune. We can use N5 or another and different tuning to it. Let's have trying out for all you guys out there. This is Cubase 5 or Cubase from Steinberg. How to produce music, at least how I do it. How to make beats, how to make instrumentals. You're all invited to watch my yeah, my videos. To do so for yourself or just to enjoy. Um, Equipment and stuff are in the description on my Facebook, on my Twitter, WordPress, Instagram. You will get it if you like. So go with another tuning. You're on beat. It's called Brass One. It's one of my newest instrumental songs. My newest YouTube, if you like. Let's see for and using off later on, just to listen to, just to enjoy. For example, for someone who puts down vocals to it, for a DJ or remixer, or for myself, if I have the inspiration to put down some vocals to it, and more. I send it to the, yeah, first of all to the, of course, to the USA, to the, yeah, White House, to Cash Money and all these record labels, because I thought it's a very similar style what these guys are bringing to the table. So if someone of you guys listen to that, Andy Globe is my name. These beats are, yeah, available, and yes, it's an honor, of course, for me to bring something to your table as well, like you guys brought and bring stuff to my table, kind of all the time. So I want to give something back, etc., etc. You are the first give out and reflection of what I'm doing, etc., etc. So I'm kind of yeah, kind of um, what is the name, kind of reflected by what you guys is doing. Thanks for that. So yeah, go more with another tuning of that instrumental. Have a quick break. Yeah, a couple of minutes more than today is my sport day. I will go out for some running and appreciation or appreciate the nature a bit under God. I think sport is beautiful um beautiful appreciation and thanking to God, and running especially has something quiet, has something spiritual to it, nature, heart reflection, kind of alone with God. At least to me, I love that. So sport, if you're a music producer or a musician or upcoming, I think sport is one of the big keys to have as well great beats and stuff. So yeah, sport is always in good hobby or in good second glove to refresh your bones, to refresh your mind, to refresh your whole life all the time. It don't has to be maybe that much, but a bit is um, from use or from need, at least in my perspective and vision, to have a solid and great and good life under God. If we think about all these old preachers and traditionals of the holy scripts, Bible and more, these guys was walkers and pilgrims all the time. They came from maybe Jerusalem to Rome with the Bible. If we think on Petrus and Paulus, so I think walking and a little bit sport is yeah um, rooted by human nature to have a great and solid life. Kind of a cat that needs its punching, and I think humans need a bit of um, yeah, sweat and body body working as well to yeah, feel solid, at least in my perspective. So let's go for another tuning. We're on an A4. We can use in 5. Let's go from there. We're on the second reverb. Reverb. We can use as well and four. There are a lot of options. I think it's something that your ear is telling to do so, and music is something you yeah, I think you will learn and get by doing. And if you're doing it a lot, your ear gets trained, kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger's body or biceps. And it's the same on music. If you have the availability over the years, stacked and trained to get an ear of hits of great mellows, um, yeah, you it's kind of a labyrinth. You will have that much formulas that you always, or most of the time, find a solution to yeah, have access to an cool song or a cool melody or a cool instrumental, etc., etc. So I think there is no really rule to music than just doing and find cool music. Of course, there are rules. You can follow the classical system. You can play flamenco music. You can follow the swing kit, or you can, yeah, the mambo or the tango um, registration and stuff that someone built maybe over years in um, in a garage or somewhere. So I think they're not really a rule to music. Then just do play to find a great till you find a great shadow or a great kid to say, okay, this sounds cool to me, and go from there. Or you will follow yeah, and register and well-known register, which you will maybe count on Bach or Beethoven or Mozart, who invented these kits maybe by the time 300-400 years ago. Okay, yes, it sounds cool, sounds familiar, sounds of course like, okay, Beethoven sounds like Bach, sounds like a bit like Mozart, um, etc., etc. So the only thing really to sound unique or do something own is go from there, play, and go from there, go play, and go from there, etc., etc. If that makes sense, under God, of course. The four could sound cool. Let's have a listen to later on. What we can do is putting it even one more or one octave higher. Let's see about that to have the second refrain part. And then I think it's just arrange, and then we have first refrain, we have a second refrain, and then we will have one, two, verses and in and outro, and yeah, maybe go for a cool mix and see about them wrestles or just enjoy the thing later on. Well, maybe why not taking the six? Let's see about that. It's maybe not from. It's maybe not from using, but in terms of playing around with things, it's a nice mathematical. Um, it's a nice bill kind of to find out and to um, um, yeah, divide kind of to have a spiral dot on the eye, if you like. Let's go for the six. Let's see about that. What we can do is was my first idea. Just octave the second V for, but yeah, later on about that. So the saving first, and then I'm out of the live session for now. Yeah, finding a second hiring of the a second um, tappen the second part or the second refer is now the gimmick. Now we're using 6, we have 4, made a couple of um, listen tos, go with a fresh ear and go from there. On YouTube. Yeah, I think there's a cool. Yeah, maybe the 6 and the 6 seems to offer an aspiring sound picture. Let's see about that. Let's make viewing. We have the F and an C over an A minor chord. Etc. etc. That's what I meant. That's the beauty about finding out music and doing a lot of music. You maybe find chords and compositions that not really um, used so far. And this is, I think, you only get with playing around and study and doing a lot of music. A minor 6, then we have an E minor 6, and then we have an F6. Let's see about it later on. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little live and see us around or the next time. I came up with an idea maybe of making a bass tape because I'm in love, of course, with the bass music as well. Like I said on the last or former video, um, yeah, car hi-fi, maybe with a nice subwoofer and stuff. Um, let's see about that. And I think the US are world leader in this particular section. Maybe doing something for bass music, cool grooves, nice compression, nice subwoofer and stuff. Not to disturb the people or bring in anger or bring in trouble to the table just for the love of it. Had once a nice car with a nice car hi-fi. That's why I came up with the Twister CD. It sounds that beautiful. It was really a piece of art to have music like this on a really nice car hi-fi. So this is maybe go for bass music. Maybe have some bass love and lyrics, chill in the trunk, etc. etc. Maybe some cool lyrics to it. Let's see about that. It offers just beauty to have environments like this, if you ask me. Yeah, that's it about that. Second arrangement and go from there. Hope you enjoyed my little live. Doing another great instrumental and song, if God says so. Brass One. Have a great um, Sunday, Andy Globe. Bye bye.